Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Chef Matty B. Today we're here at TA in Brantford, and today we're gonna make some pasta. It's Valentine's Day, and I'm a big believer that there's no better way of showing your love for somebody than to make them some homemade pasta. So this is a great recipe that you can try out. Yesterday was also National Tortellini Day, which means we're gonna make tortellinis, and we're gonna do that all using this beautiful KitchenAid stand mixer with the pasta roller attachments. It's gonna make this way easier for us. It's gonna do all of the hard work, and we're just gonna have some fantastic pasta at the end of it. What you're gonna need is 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 5 egg yolks. I'm gonna use some beet juice to make it nice and pink, but if you don't want that, just use a whole egg instead of one of those extra egg yolks. And then about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of oil. We're gonna pop all that into the mixing bowl, and we'll get that mixing. So now that we've got all of our pasta dough into a ball, we're gonna cover it with some oil and then wrap it up with plastic wrap and let it rest at room temperature for about 45 minutes. Making pasta dough is that easy, all thanks to the KitchenAid stand mixer. No kneading the dough, no hurting your wrists making the dough. It does all the hard work for you, and you just get to enjoy the delicious pasta that it's gonna make. While our pasta dough is resting, it's the perfect time to get our filling ready. I have about a cup of finely grated aged cheddar. To that, we're gonna add about a cup of ricotta, a little salt and pepper to season it up, just a taste. We're also gonna get an egg wash ready using 1 large egg and a little splash of water and whisk that together in a separate bowl. The dough's all fully rested. Now it's time to roll it out. That's gonna be made way simpler thanks to the KitchenAid stand mixer because I'm gonna use the pasta roller attachment you can get for it. The KitchenAid has an entire lineup of attachments. They're all super handy, but the one that I use the most by far is the pasta roller attachment. You can also get cutter attachments so you can make your spaghetti, fettuccine, and linguine. We don't need that for our tortellini, but I do have that one with me today too, so we can show you guys that one on the side. To roll out the dough, I like starting with taking my ball and just working with my hands into a log. This is gonna make it a lot easier to compress it down into a sheet, and we're gonna get that nice long sheet that we want anyways for the roller, all in one motion. For the first pass, I have it set to level 1, and I'm gonna run it through on a medium-low speed. We don't want to work the motor too hard because this is the rolling step where we're going to be compressing the dough the most. After your first pass, you're going to increase your size by 1 each time you roll it through. We're going to take it up to a size 5, and then we're going to stop, fold it into quarters, and start back at 1, bringing it all the way up to a 6 for our final pasta thickness. We need a ring cutter, and we're gonna cut out little discs that we can then fill to make our tortellinis. We're also gonna take the rest of our dough and we'll feed it through the spaghetti roller attachment so you can see what that looks like too. For forming our tortellini, it actually isn't as difficult as it seems either. We're just gonna take one of those rounds of pasta, put a small spoonful of our filling on there, and then by dipping our finger in egg wash, we're gonna egg wash just half of the outside, fold it over the filling, pinching all the edges together, and then just apply a little bit more egg wash to one of the points and wrap it around itself to make that perfect tortellini shape. When it comes to boiling your pasta though, keep in mind fresh pasta takes way less time than regular pasta does. It only takes like 2 to 3 minutes, or even easier to tell is when it floats, it's done. So we got a pot of boiling water on, heavily seasoned, and we're gonna build a little sauce with butter, garlic, thyme, and white wine. Should be pretty delicious with our tortellinis. When it comes to tortellini like this, I like plating it by simply just putting it in a bowl and topping it with some Parmesan. This is the perfect dish to make for your loved one for Valentine's Day, but let's give it a try. The pasta is so delicate and soft, and the filling is so creamy. That's a delicious combination. You definitely gotta try this out at home. And you can see just how easy it was to make this dish thanks to the KitchenAid and the pasta roller attachments. So happy Valentine's Day, and we'll see you guys next time.